Okay, we're back, and today I wanna talk about Gachiakuta, and precisely the 10th episode, because I just finished watching it. Although we're talking about the 10th episode, this is my first video ever on Gachiakuta, so before I get into it, I also wanna make a quick summary of the whole thing so far. So, if you didn't watch the first 10 episodes of Gachiakuta, go and watch them now. Alright, so honestly, I'm not sure where to start, but basically, we have the sphere, which is the overworld. And the sphere is divided in two parts. The clean and modern part, where the nobles and the upper class people live, and the trash dirty part, called the tribesfolk, where all the poor and bad people live. Rudo is the main character, and he's a kid from the tribesfolk, and he's actually a trash raider, meaning that he goes on the clean part of the sphere and steals all the trash he finds usable, and then he goes back home to fix it and sell it. So he's a hustler. Unfortunately, his adoptive father got killed and he was actually blamed for it. So he was thrown in a huge pit called the ground, and it seems like people from the ground are extremely racist towards spherites. Turns out the ground is also full of trash monsters, and he joins a group called the Cleaners. The Cleaners are basically people that kill these trash monsters using vital instruments. A vital instrument is an object that turns into a weapon if it has some kind of special connection to its owner or something, and actually Rudo has the ability to turn pretty much any object into a vital instrument. Now, my theory is that it's not him that has this ability, but his gloves. So, personally, I think that his gloves are actually a vital instrument that turns other objects into vital instruments. I really hope that makes sense. And now pretty much Rudo's whole goal is to get back to the sphere and get revenge on his father's killer and the people that threw him in the pit. I have to say, this anime feels like it's inspired from Arcane. If you haven't seen it, it's basically a League of Legends animation that has similar settings, you know, like a city divided in two parts, a clean and modern one, and a trashy one where you can't properly breathe without masks. So if I had to say, this is probably the Arcane of anime. Alright man, this was the summary. Now let's actually get talking about the 10th episode. So after the new spellcaster painted some kind of damage resistance spell on Rudo, the Cleaners went back to their base so Rudo could get his full face. And a full face is basically a mask that's needed to be able to breathe in the no man's land. He also got a choker which helps them communicate with each other, and after that they went in a mission to a no man's land called Penta, where they start fighting scorpion-looking trash monsters, and we finally see Rudo in action again. It seems that the vital instruments Rudo uses start decaying once he finished using them, so this might actually be a curse that comes with his gloves or something. I don't know for sure, we'll have to see, but anyways, once they're done fighting the scorpions, we get to see this mysterious character called Amo, and apparently she's seen people coming and going from the sphere and the ground. She wasn't even wearing a mask, so she invites all of them to have a conversation at her place, and Rio said she would be the only one to go, but Engine thought it was a better idea for all of them to go. And the episode ends with Engine falling unconscious like he's been drugged or something. Honestly, I don't even know how he trusted her so easily. She seemed sketchy as hell, but yeah man, it really ended on a cliffhanger, and I'm really hyped to see what's gonna happen next. I like this episode. One thing I'm a huge fan of is the soundtracks, man. They're absolute bangers, and not only that, but the animation is sick as well. But pretty much this was a build-up for the next episode that I'm really excited to watch, so you can expect a new video from me where we're gonna talk about the 11th episode in the following days. I'm really curious to see what Rudo will do, because we saw Engine go to sleep, but not Rudo himself. so we can assume that the rest of the cleaners were drugged as well, and not only Engine. So if I had to guess, I would say this is an attempt to kidnap Rudo. We know that spherites are really hated here in the ground, and people would literally pay good money for them. But what I'm wondering is, who is Amo working for? Is she with the raiders that already tried to get Rudo before, or is she after something else? Anyways, we're about to find out in the next episode, and I have big expectations, so let's hope we're not gonna get disappointed. But yeah man, this is about it. We've went over the 10th episode, and I'm really hyped for the next one. So if not tomorrow, then in 2 days at most, I will be posting a new video talking about the 11th episode. So make sure to hit that bell if you wanna get notified when I drop a new video. But I try to upload pretty much every single day, so you know where to find me. Alright man, enough yapping for today. I wanna wish you all a good rest of the day or night, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.